Welcome back to Lake Homestead Stadium. Jaguars come to bat, leading it 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Jaguars looking for insurance runs. Matt Meeks, the starter for the Jaguars, has pitched the full 8 innings so far. 2 runs off of 3 hits. He has given up all of those in the second inning. Outside of the second inning, he has not allowed a run or a hit in this game outside of the second inning. Timothy Gray will lead it off for the Jaguars here in the bottom of the 8th. And Victor Danza back on the hill, continuing his relief appearance. He has not allowed a run out of the bullpen so far in this game for the Fighting Knights. And the first pitch to Gray misses for a ball, 1-0. Gray, so far in this game, he has scored 2 of the 3 Jaguar runs. And he has done so by mastering the ABCs of baseball. The 1-0 pitch misses 2 balls and no strikes. In the 4th inning, he came to bat with 1 out and nobody on. At the time, the Jaguars were trailing at 2-1. He was hit by pitch. He stole second, advanced to third on a wild throw to second on an attempted pickoff throw on the stolen base by the starting catcher Joe Argumedo of the Fighting Knights. Allowed him to go to third. And then he scored the tying run on a sacrifice fly from third. Sacrifice fly by Brent Alford, which tied the game at 2. And then after Jim Wagner led off the bottom of the 6th with a single, as Gray pops up the 2-1 pitch to right field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Gray leads off with a Texas Leaguer single, as that pop fly was just out of the reach of Gabe Martinez in right field, who was just playing a little bit too far. And Gray takes advantage and is on base for the 3rd time in this game. This is his first hit, however, as I talk about how he has mastered the ABCs of baseball. After Jim Wagner led off with a single in the 6th, Gray grounded into a fielder's choice play, which had Wagner thrown out at second. And then Gray scored from first on a double by Alford to give the Jaguars a lead, 3-2. And now Gray is on first with nobody out here in the 8th, looking to score again and give the Jaguars an insurance run or 2 here this inning. Give the defense as much breathing room as possible going in the 9th, as Alford pulls bunt, has to duck out of the way of that one to avoid being hit. It's a ball, 1-0. This has been an outstanding game here at the lake. A great game of baseball and a beautiful night for baseball as well. Ball, no strikes on Alford. Let's not forget Gray's heroics on Saturday as well. And the 1-0 pitch, Alford gets the bunt down. It's a good bunt, and Donza fields it on the mound, throws to first in time. And the sacrifice bunt is a success, as Gray is on second with 1 out. Representing an insurance run in scoring position, that opens up first base for the Jaguars with Harrison Moore coming to bat here in this one. 1 out, runner on second. Jaguars still lead it 3-2. They have a run in this game in the 3rd, the 4th, and the 6th inning. Now let's not forget, it was the leadoff home run, solo home run by Ty Hobbs to lead off the 3rd inning. That trimmed the deficit from 2-0 to 2-1 for the Jaguars. And that, in a sense, may have turned this game around. It's been all Jaguars since. At the time, the starter for the Fighting Knights, Daniel Newsy, had faced the minimum up until that point. And that's popped up, and the catch is made at shortstop for out number 2. And Gray will have to hold at second, and that's going to bring up Ty Hobbs, who did have that big home run to left field in this game back in the 3rd inning. And it's really a testament to how hard he hit that ball on the home run. There has been absolutely no wind whatsoever today on what has been a beautiful night for baseball. The American flag in center field, the time I've been here at this stadium today, it has not moved at all. There's been no wind at all, and that just shows you just how hard of a hit ball that had to have been for Hobbs to be able to hit it out of the park. no wind whatsoever to carry the ball. And they're going to intentionally walk Hobbs, as now they throw 4 pitch outs. And they're going to put Hobbs on with 2 outs and first base open, and they'd rather face Patrick Watson. They have a lot of respect for Hobbs after seeing that home run hit earlier in this game. Patrick Watson, though, has got plenty of power as well for the Jaguars. Watson with 7 RBIs to his credit this season, looking for at least a 17th RBI. With a runner on second and 2 outs, he swings and misses in the first pitch he sees. Count 0-1. This is the second inning in a row where Victor Donza, in his relief appearance, faces a pair of runners on base. He forced the Jaguars to strand both runners last inning. We'll see what happens here in the 8th, with Watson up, looking to drive some of them home. The 0-1 misses upstairs. Count even, a ball and a strike. Of course, with intentionally walking Hobbs, the Fighting Knights had to throw 4 pitch outs to him. That rule did not change in college baseball, unlike in the major leagues where you can just signal to first without having to throw a pitch out if you want to intentionally walk a batter. The rule remains the same as it always has been in the college level. A ball and 2 strikes here on Watson. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and Watson down on strikes, and the Jaguars strand runners on first and second for the second inning in a row. And they still lead it 3-2 as we go to the 9th inning here at the Lake. We'll be back.